Kooky creature. Back in the city tonight. Static on the line. Sirens in the smoke. The creature then waking up. Yeah, we here now. Neon on the windshield, rain on the avenue, boots on the pavement, hit the whole map move. Police on the corner, radio talking low, city got a heartbeat and it starts to glow. Quit your crew on live when the blacks got bands. Los Santos opens up when the night begins.
Hear that surge?
That cold blue tone.
One more turn,
And we're in the zone.
lines in the dark.
Now the signal's clear
Say the name.
and the night comes near.
Kooky creature, back in the city tonight.
Back in the city tonight.
See the creature then again. Let it burn in the light.
See the creature dead.
Welcome back to the chaos. Let the whole squad rise.
The city never sleeps when the sirens glow tonight. Greg Bentos standing tall in the courts of San Andreas. Steel in the shoulders, voice like a verdict in the air. Hang forward on the highway, high beams cutting through. Seeing your trooper shadow riding, what the night will do. Engines in the distance, pushing through the haze. Every road alive now, every corner in a blaze.
Take the lane, hold the line, hit that climb. One more time, from the docks to the sprawl. Hear the crew.
Take it all.
Kooky creature, back in the city tonight.
Back in the city tonight.
See the creature then again. Let it burn in the light.
See the creature dead.
Welcome back to the chaos. Let the whole squad rise.
The city never sleeps when the sirens glow tonight. Late nights on the neon skies, DOJ Life in the flashing light. Greg Bentos, keep it straight, hang forward, take the chase, radio crackle, then the drop. Creature crew, don't ever stop. One more rise, one more wave, then we loop back for the starting screen.
Kooky creature, back in the city tonight.
Back in the city tonight.
See the creature then again. Let it burn in the light.
So see the creature dead.
Creature crew, running through Los Santos. Ends up high.
City never sleeps when the sirens glow tonight.
Kooky creature, back
in the city tonight.
Kooky creature, yeah.
Let it roll, let it ride. Kooky creature. Kooky creature. Back in the city tonight. Static on the line. Sirens in the smoke. The creature then waking up. Yeah, we here now. Yeah, we here now. Neon on the windshield, rain on the avenue, boots on the pavement, hit the whole map move. Police on the corner, radio talking low, city got a heartbeat and it starts to glow. Quit your crew on live when the blacks got bands. Los Santos opens up when the night begins.
Hear that surge?
That cold blue tone.
One more turn,
And we're in the zone.
lines in the dark.
Now the signal's clear
Say the name.
and the night comes near.
Kooky creature, back in the city tonight.
Back in the city tonight.
See the creature then again. Let it
Welcome to the stream. We got a court case tonight. It's a natural trial, not a PC case, not a traffic case. I am in a Discord with people. Quite a few of us, so if you hear me talking to people, just know they requested not to be heard. That's okay. But yeah, let's go out here and let's see what Coleman's up to.
They would possibly do fines, a lot of fines, but I don't know if there'll be time served. But just in case.
Oh, no mask. Aw.
Now?
Ah, jeez, he's here.
There we go.
That's
Dylan, you look
insane.
good. You still using that moisturizer from Indonesia or whatever it's called?
Brazil.
Brazil, that's right. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere over there in South Africa.
Indonesia's not South Africa, big dog, but try again.
Shut up, Robert. I don't need your intelligence right now. Greg, you got something going on up there. I don't know what it is, but I'll let you know when I find it. I'm just kidding, Greg. You
Greg,
look
I think you
handsome
look
as well.
fantastic.
Robert, we don't need your kiss ass either, buddy. Come on.
Obi, shut the fuck up.
Bailiff, can we silence him, please?
Your Honor, I'd like a meeting.
We're in a public space, so I don't see how that would work.
Yeah,
silence
freedom
you.
of speech.
Who are these two right here? Is that Emily?
This is.
I said,
what?
you two are going to be here. I'll go upstairs and watch that door if that sounds good.
I don't know what the bond's name is. That's
Help!
Dylan. Oh, Dylan, Greg.
No,
is it
the
Emily
one to
Montoya?
your left. Okay, yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Knock the fuck out! Arrest her! Straight to
I don't
jail!
think he's
Get
getting
her.
back up.
Damn,
she hits harder than my girl.
Oh, dang.
So you gotta go to work
Brutality.
tomorrow,
Don't
yeah?
Oh,
lay
she's
next to me.
down. The
Thanks
wind
for letting
knocked
me
her
know.
out.
Oh man.
Who's
Oh,
that guy? Who is that?
I need to pop a
What's your
pill.
name?
I'm bad.
What's your name,
Can I
Chipper?
get some?
Papa Blue Chew.
That's crazy.
Jimmy, over. He's asking your name.
What's your name,
I'm
Chipper?
sponsored by Honey Pegs.
What is?
Who
Hey,
is
get
that
us.
guy?
What is your name?
Me?
Oh, it
Yes,
almost came
just
out.
wanted to know.
Oh, it almost came out.
Tell
Tony.
me your name.
Tony Costello.
Good
Trooper.
job.
Only the brightest on the
Forward.
force. Only the
No way.
pleasure to meet
No
you. Obi
way.
Shackle.
Hey,
No
look at the
fucking
bride.
way,
What's
dude.
his name?
You gotta. I found
Tony Castle.
Costello.
Oh, Tony
Costello.
Costello.
That's a Mexican name.
He said Castle.
This
It's
is
Manny.
Italian.
No,
Good
he
job,
didn't.
Thanks, Dylan.
I do love a Frank Castle though.
Oh,
He's a dickhead.
Frank's a bitch.
Frank's an interesting guy.
Frank's a pussy.
Frank needs some dick.
That's
Frank
crazy
likes
coming
to-
What?
from.
Dick? What?
Yes. Are you on it, Jerry? Is that what you're saying? Anyway, somebody call him up right now and say Jerry's got some dick waiting for him at
You
the
know,
courthouse.
I'll text him. I'll text him right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ooh,
Stop. Let's stop talking about this fucking Joker.
I have too many Franks in my phone. I can't
He's a
decide which
crooked
one's
cop.
Damn sure.
Justice for San Andreas.
Justice for Frank.
Justice for San Andreas.
Bitches
Under
for
Frank's
Frank, more like
rule
it.
and
Let's go.
scrutiny.
What?
You want me or you want him?
Oh,
Well, you
I'd
said
marry
something,
Frank, honestly.
and I said bitches for Frank.
what? This
Frank got
conversation
no
went
bitches.
to the fucking South Pole like 10 minutes
Frank
ago. I'm
got
not even
no
like,
bitches, is what I'm trying to say to you.
oh,
Mr.
yeah, he ain't got
Fuckman.
no bitches because he's a stale cracker.
I think this one's
Oh.
corrupt.
Like one of the ones you don't eat. You know, you pass the you don't eat
What
that.
are you
Okay.
pointing at me?
I think she's corrupt.
Get that crusty
I think
torta
Emily's
finger
correct.
away from me.
Look at Emily.
Hey.
Se dice torta,
Get
it's a
outta
no
here.
torta.
Torta,
What the
Yeah,
torta.
because you are one torta.
Don't esta la voz.
Smell like spoiled tacos.
Damn!
Amen, sister. Amen.
At least I know how to cook some beans.
Beans.
Refried beans?
At least I know how to properly do rice.
I like how you have to pause for a
There we
second. Like,
go.
you don't
Shut
know
the
how
fuck
to
up.
I just realized my audio.
No,
was
we go in there.
I had something in my head.
It starts in 5 minutes. We gotta get a good seat.
Dylan, you should kiss Sobe
Is
right
there a
now.
popcorn machine in there?
What the fuck?
Are you guys?
Dylan, kiss Sobe right now, please.
Hell yeah.
Please,
He would
please.
like that too much. He would like it. Too
I
much.
would like it too.
I'm
Go
alright.
ahead.
I know.
Go
I had a lot
ahead.
of rice and beans.
No.
Don't get it
Is that
from
what
this
that
one.
smell is?
No me.
No, that's
Sorry!
Nah, get it from a
Sorry.
true Mexican. who
Yeah,
actually
oh.
has a
Oh
abuelita
my
who
God.
actually cooks shit for
Who
you.
is this?
Oh,
Oh.
you know who
What's
it is.
that? Who?
If you don't know how to make any tres
Why'd you got
leches,
such a
don't
deep
talk to me.
voice?
Who are you?
Tres
Who are you?
leches is
Dylan,
fucking
who was that?
nasty. So is
Hey,
horchatas
Whoa, whoa,
Huh?
whoa.
and
whoa,
some
whoa,
agua
whoa.
frescas.
Whoa,
I
whoa.
do
Who's
not
that?
like some
Kiss
agua
Dylan.
frescas in
Whoa,
horchatas.
whoa, you take that
Marquez.
back. You take
Horchatas
that
are
back.
fucking
Oh,
nasty.
Marquez.
You take that back
Horchatas
now. You take
are
that back now.
nasty.
You take that
Hey,
back.
start
right
Why is
now.
everybody screaming?
Porque caca. Horchata is caca.
El
hate
Peluche.
I know that
El
kind of
Peluche.
shit.
A lot of
right?
shit coming out your mouth.
There's a lot going on
Oh,
right now.
Abuelita
isn't good,
Holy
Hakoko.
shit.
Alberta, Canada.
Alright,
I'll say
Obi,
random
kiss
shit.
I do
Emily.
too.
All right, everybody. All right, everyone, you're good to come in and get your seats.
Back of the line.
Judges
Don't
seat?
let this horchata hater
No.
in, bro.
Was correct. Right. Like there
Hey,
was
Will, good luck today, buddy.
no questioning.
Thank you, thank
Good luck, Will.
Will, you're my
Try
hero.
to sit down. Try to sit down.
Bring my boy Will,
Obi,
he
you
ain't
didn't
do nothing.
even try.
Jesus. That's completely fine with me. Oh, are the emotes broken? No, I just didn't put the slash. Never mind, the emotes are broken. Never mind.
Said what? Wait, what?
Yeah, no. Typed it in as one.
Nope. Nope.
I gotta find what... I think I pinned what Dylan sent me. Yeah. I'm gonna jump to that. Do you solemnly... I hate that word so fucking much. Solemnly. Do you solemnly swear that the evidence or statement... you
I
shall
got
give-
someone that went upstairs. I'm gonna go check on him. I'm leaving the front gate unlocked just in case people want to go in that way, unless somebody wants to come watch it.
It looks like Bo.
They're good to come inside.
Solemnly. Solemn. Honestly, I'm gonna stutter this shit. Solemnly.
Tony, be careful. She doesn't like tres leches. Remember that. I feel like you're the type of person to not even like empanadas.
I'm streaming.
I fucking love empanadas.
But you
Then
guys
should've
aren't
liked tres
heard.
leches.
I don't like tres leches. It's too fucking watery.
Híjole, dude.
I like regular cake.
Yeah,
I don't
tres
like
leches is
that
good.
watery.
Why are
I
we
want to
yelling?
kiss you on the lips.
What?
No, ew, bro. You're gonna get all
French
that
kiss.
hot Cheeto dust on me, bro.
Are we good just to keep this front door unlocked, or do we want to keep checking people as they come in?
You can Keep it locked.
Good work. I'm gonna come in then and just kind of stand in the back.
Solemnly.
No, we're good. No, we don't.
Solemnly. Solemnly.
I'm gonna think real quick.
Solemnly. I'm, I, I'm trying not to struggle. I'm really trying not to struggle. Oh, don't send her up here with me. That's, wait, never mind. That's Montoya. Oh, true. Which bailiff is this? Okay. Oh yeah. This guy. Oh, Jay's life too. I saw your ping.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Get some more Java. Right here.
He's literally right in front of you. It was Elijah.
Did you? What's your name?
No, Gary.
There's only been one.
Prosperity.
BDM? Yeah, that's legendary.
No, but it's still called
I don't
legendary.
know.
don't pick a side. I don't pick. Oh my god! I don't pick a side. But
Doesn't Jacques usually wear a mask? Oh. I always get those two confused. I don't know why. Oh my god. You should sit in the spot you're supposed to sit in. You're learning. What's there to learn? You're supposed to just sit there and... yeah. Who's the typical court clerk who comes to these? What? Oh, that's right. She switched. Forgot about all that. Man, if my stream goes out, I'm gonna know why. Oh.
Gentlemen, we'll be with you in just a moment.
Wait, we're getting cars? Or the car?
Man, I didn't expect Obi to show up.
no, Matthew, I will not figure your butthole.
What?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Wild.
Hey, yo, dog, why you digging in your butt, twin?
Oh, Your Honor.
Yeah. What he said.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Lie.
Oh, speaking of needing to drink something. Yeah, Reddington. Oof. That's all I could say since I'm streaming. It started, it's okay. Yeah.
Can I get a hiya?
Hey, Elijah. Best of luck.
Hey, thank you, Obi. I'm gonna need it.
Courts don't start on time, Wyatt. Around here.
Emily, what you moaning?
Where's that court mic? Let me on the court.
All rise for the Honorable
Matthew
Jay
Mooney is
Hauser.
Be seated.
Alright, let me get this pulled up. Alright.
Now be in session for CR 1064 State versus Will Kane. State, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, could you start with the reading of the report, please?
Yeah, let me fix my view a little bit so I can hear Jay. Oh?
The police report, Your Honor.
Apologies, go ahead.
The police report?
Yes, please.
Yeah, there was a few of them walking in.
It's like 6 pages long. You want me to summarize it?
That would be fantastic.
Okay.
So we can all get a feel as to why we're here before we get started with the opening statements.
Yeah, sure. I'll read the probable cause that we submitted that was found to have enough probable cause to move forward with the case. The state would like to first remind the court that probable cause is a low threshold. It does not require proof beyond a reasonable doubt, nor does it require the state to present every piece of evidence it tends to use a trial. That's all. That's okay. The report establishes that over the course of approximately 1 hour, a coordinated series of ATM robberies occurred across the state. These are not isolated or random acts. They were organized, rapid, and involved of the repeated use of 2 black four-door vehicles moving between locations. Law enforcement Law enforcement directly observed those vehicles fleeing multiple robbery scenes and engaging in several pursuits. During those pursuits, the suspects escalated their conduct beyond simple evasion. One vehicle initially rammed a marked patrol unit, while a second vehicle joined and actively attempted to ram the reporting officer who disrupt the pursuit. That conduct alone supports the aggravated assault charges. The report further establishes that one of the suspect vehicles was ultimately disabled, at which point multiple individuals fled. One suspect, Robert Holder, the defendant, was apprehended and matched prior descriptions given during earlier incidents, tying that vehicle directly back to the broader series of robberies. Critically, a lawful search of the vehicle recovered 5 distinct sets of fingerprints belonging to Will Kane, Aiden Lee, Jennifer Morrison, Wyatt Leka, and Robert Holder, located in seat 1. These prints were found throughout the vehicle, demonstrating that each of these individuals had been inside and had access to the very vehicle used repeatedly in these crimes. This is not speculation. This is physical evidence placing each defendant inside the instrumentality of the offenses. Additionally, body-worn camera footage captured the suspects on multiple occasions, including their faces and distinctive tattoos. Those identifying matched MDT records and further corroborated the identities of individuals tied to the fingerprints. Under the totality of the circumstances, these individuals were not merely present, they were acting in concert. The repeated use of the same vehicles were coordinated movements across multiple robbery locations. Their joint participation in fleeing and evading law enforcement, and their shared access to the vehicle all established joint criminal liability. With respect to ground theft, the report outlines that approximately 20 ATMs were targeted within a short period of time. Even conservatively, estimates of the contents of those machines, the totality clearly exceeds the statutory threshold. The exact dollar figure is not required at this stage, only reasonable basis, which is plainly established. The defense may attempt to focus on what is not included in the report. However, as this court has consistently held, it's not needed, Your Honor. I believe that's all the relevant information from probable cause.
Fantastic. You may begin with your his opening statement, if you are prepared.
I'm prepared, Your Honor. Your Honor, this case is a coordinated criminal enterprise responsible for a rapid series of ATM robberies committed across the state utilizing multiple blacked out vehicles, coordinated movements between participants, and repeated flight from law enforcement. Before these crimes even occurred, law enforcement received predictive information from a protected confidential informant identifying the individuals expected to participate, the nature of the planned robberies, and the vehicles expected to be utilized. Among the individuals identified beforehand was defendant Will Kane. The evidence will show that the information provided by a confidential informant was later subsequently corroborated by the events that unfolded. Law enforcement subsequently encountered the involved vehicles during and after the robbery spree, resulting in multiple pursuits across the state. The dashcam and body-worn camera videos emitted in the evidence depicts the suspect vehicle repeatedly failing to yield despite clearly activated emergency lights and sirens, continued to flee throughout multiple pursuits, and ultimately stopped only after police intervention. The footage further depicts multiple occupants fleeing from the vehicle on foot following the culmination of a pursuit sequence tied to these coordinated offenses. The event will additionally establish that defendant Will Kane's fingerprints were recovered from the suspect's vehicle itself, directly tying the defendant to the same vehicle involved in the coordinated robbery spree and pursuits. Since that time, criminal liability has been tied to that vehicle, and enterprise has already been established against 3 individuals, 2 through guilty pleas and 1 through a conviction following trial. 2 individuals remain outstanding, including the defendant Will Kane. The defense is expected to argue that the defendant was merely working at Harmony and may have interacted with the vehicle during the course of his employment. However, that explanation does not resolve the broader evidence before this court. As this evidence develops, the court will hear a defense's own explanation, places of suspect vehicle, and involved individuals at Harmony during the same operational timeline surrounding the robbery sprees and active law enforcement response itself. Yet, despite relying heavily upon that theory, the evidence does not clearly establish what exact repairs were performed, when the vehicle was allegedly arrived, which duty logs correspond to the vehicle in question, how long the defendant interacted with the vehicle, or how those records exclude defendant's participation, facilitation, or knowing assistance to the enterprise. The issue before this court is not whether defendant may have touched the vehicle at some point. The issue is whether the totality of circumstances responsible establishes knowing participation in or assist in the criminal enterprise identified before those crimes even occurred. The state is not required to prove that the defendant personally committed every individual act of the robberies. Pursuant to LPO4 and the laws of the state, individuals who knowingly participate in, facilitate, or assist coordinated criminal conduct may incur criminal liability arising from that enterprise. When viewed together, the predictive CI information, the coordinated pursuits, and the body-worn camera and dash cam footage, the forensic fingerprints, the suspect's vehicle connection, and defendant's interaction with the vehicle during the active timeline of these events, the evidence supports one reasonable conclusion. The defendant, Will Kane, knowingly participated in or assisted the criminal enterprise before this court. Accordingly, at the conclusion of this trial, the state will respectfully request that the court find the defendant guilty of the charges of offense. Thank you.
Defense counsel, your statement.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening.
Your Honor, the defense submits that the state case ultimately depends upon one central assumption. That my client, Will Kane, must have been one of the individuals involved simply because his fingerprints were later recovered from a vehicle connected to these and because a confidential informant later referenced his name during the course of the investigation. But neither of those things, individually or collectively, established proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Let's start with the beginning of the fingerprints, right? The state cannot establish when those fingerprints were actually placed inside the vehicle, under what circumstances they were placed there, and whether that contact was lawful, or whether Mr. Kane was even present during the robberies and pursuit themselves. The fingerprints only establish prior contact with the vehicle at some unknown point in time. Your Honor, even in the state's PC report, it says a lawful search, and I quote, a lawful search of the vehicle recovered 5 distinct sets of fingerprints belonging to Will Kane, Aiden Lee, Jennifer Morrison, and Wyatt Lika, and Robert Holder, located in seat 1. So who was actually in seat 1? Yet they can't say how or when they were there. They do not establish participation in an coordinated robbery. The state also repeatedly relies upon blurry and unclear body cam footage to support its theory of identification. However, the footage itself does not even clearly identify Mr. Will Kane. Pursuits involving moving vehicles, rapidly changing conditions, multiple individuals, and unstable footage. Rather than clear identification, the state instead relies upon generalized similarities involving tattoos, clothing, and appearances.
There's no one upstairs.
The report also states that a male wearing white underpants and a black cowboy hat with multiple sleeve tattoos on both arms and a large tattoo on his back. But my client himself doesn't even have a back tattoo, Your Honor. But assumptions based upon matching descriptions are not even proof beyond a reasonable doubt. The state further attempts to strengthen their case, to strengthen their weaknesses through reliance upon confidential informants. But the defense respectfully submits that the court should carefully scrutinize the reliability and the weight of that information. Throughout these proceedings, witness classifications have changed. Supplemental witnesses disclosures were made, and dispute arose concerning individuals allegedly being retroactively shielded under confidential informant protections after previously being named, openly referenced in the record. Your Honor, those concerns matter because the state repeatedly asked the court to rely upon allegations originating from individuals whose credibility cannot be fully tested through ordinary confrontation, and examination. And importantly, even the alleged CI information itself does not directly place my client, Will Kane, committing a robbery. Instead, the state uses the CI allegations to reinforce assumptions already built from fingerprints, generalized descriptions, and association. That is inference stacking, Your Honor. The state asked the court to infer fingerprints equal participation, association equals conspiracy, unclear footage equals identification, and CI allegations equal confrontation. But assumptions layered together do not become certainty, and criminal convictions cannot rest upon broad narratives unsupported by direct proof tying the defendant to the crimes charged.
Got a problem out of Mountain Dew.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's how I feel after I drink all my root beer. I'm just like, ugh. Need more.
Mr. Adam, I do believe the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we'll call Lieutenant Matthew Henry to the stand.
Mr. Matthew Henry.
Yes. Make sure to tap that mic in front of you. There's a little button on the bottom. You gotta push it, make sure it's turned on.
I think it's this one.
Mr. Matthew Henry, if you could stand up and raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear that the evidence or statement you shall give to the court in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated. Man.
Good evening, Lieutenant. Can you please state your name, rank, and your assignment for the record?
Matthew Henry, Lieutenant. Work for the SASD.
And how long have you been employed with the San Andreas
Nope,
State
they got a call.
Troopers?
Ever since they opened, approximately, I believe, 7 months.
And were you on duty during the ATM robbery incident that occurred on or around March 22nd through March 23rd, 2026?
Yes.
And did you participate in the investigation surrounding those incidents?
Yes.
And prior to law enforcement encountering the suspect vehicle, did you receive information from a confidential informant regarding the planned robberies?
Yes.
And due to the court shielding the confidential informant, can you describe generally what information was provided without disclosing a name?
Yes. The general information was approximately 4 to 5 suspects will be in their underpants all around the county and the city, robbing ATMs and stores and such.
Did the informant identify specific individuals expected to participate?
Yes.
And did the informant identify defendant Will Kane?
Yes.
Did the informant identify the additional individuals expected to participate in the robbery crew?
Yes.
Did the informant provide information regarding the type of crimes expected to occur?
Yes.
And did the informant provide information regarding the vehicles expected to be utilized?
Yes.
And was this information received before the robberies and the pursuit ultimately occurred?
Yes, before.
After receiving that information, did events subsequently unfold in a manner generally consistent with what the informant described?
Yes.
And did law enforcement ultimately encounter the vehicles matching the descriptions provided?
Yes.
And did those vehicles flee from law enforcement?
Yes.
Were multiple ATM robbery calls occurring throughout the course of the investigation?
Yes.
And did your investigation ultimately involve pursuits connected to the suspect vehicles?
Yes.
Were body-worn camera and dash cam recordings captured during the events?
Yes.
Is the dash cam footage admitted into the evidence a fair, accurate description of the events you observed during your investigation?
Yes.
And does the footage depict law enforcement emergency lights and sirens being activated during the pursuits?
Yes.
And does the footage depict the suspect vehicle continuing to flee despite those emergency signals?
Yes.
Does the footage depict multiple occupants fleeing from the vehicle after it came to a stop?
Yes.
And during the course of the investigation, was the suspect vehicle ultimately recovered or disabled?
Yes.
Was forensics processing conducted on that vehicle?
Yes.
And did the investigation ultimately identify Will Kane as connected to that vehicle?
Yes.
Did your investigation determine whether the individuals involved were acting independently or in coordination with one another?
Appear to be coordinated.
Based on your investigation, did the evidence indicate a coordinated criminal enterprise involving multiple ATM robberies and subsequent pursuits?
Yes.
Did your investigation ultimately result in arrest and prosecution tied to the same suspect, vehicle, and robbery sequence?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would move to admit that the dash cam and body-worn camera footage, as previously disclosed in discovery, and already marked for identification. Thank you, Lieutenant. That's all the questions I have.
Defense counsel, your witness.
Good evening, Lieutenant.
Good evening.
All right, Lieutenant. The CI gave information before the robberies, correct?
You yelling at people with their phones?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah. The CI gave information before the robberies, correct?
Yes.
And that included the vehicles,
Yes.
as well as the clothing description and the alleged participants.
Yes.
And despite that, you still had to later identify individuals through the investigation, correct?
Yes.
My next question, Lieutenant, is you never personally identified Will Kane during the pursuits, correct?
No, because multiple individuals fled.
Just a yes or no works.
No.
Thank you. You never personally observed Mr. Will Kane committing an ATM robbery, correct?
No.
Have you seen the body cam footage?
I would have laughed if he said no further questions.
You talk about my body cam footage?
Yes. Sorry.
Yes, I have.
And when you were reviewing it, were you able to see clearly?
Reviewing the body cam footage? No.
No. Why? May I ask why?
It appears when it's uploaded to I guess a third party, it looks to be a little bit more grainy than what it should be.
Could you see really clearly anybody, any participants in that body cam footage?
What?
Yes.
How, if the body cam footage was blurry?
From my raw body cam footage, it's a little clearer than when it's all pieced together on a different thing, if you know what I mean.
So is it different? Is your body cam footage different than the one that was provided to the court?
Just the quality.
Your Honor, object. Speculation.
Yeah, I'm not
First
speculating. I'm just
objection.
saying that there was. I mean, he's stating that he has body cam footage that was clear, and the one that was provided to us wasn't. Blair, you can't very.
Was it
Your
it
Honor,
Ogie?
the witness was
Was
there,
it Ogie?
so I mean, he can testify to what he saw as firsthand knowledge, whether or not what the
That's
body camera footage
beautiful.
shows. He was the owner of the body camera footage.
Man, I'll put a hashtag objection in my stream. Yeah. Objection counter.
Sustained.
Lieutenant, you lost visual contact multiple times, correct?
Yes.
And there were periods where law enforcement did not know who remained inside the vehicle.
Yes.
And Lieutenant, your professional opinion here: do fingerprints establish when they're placed inside of a vehicle, or do they not?
Hungry. Don't mind me.
Could you repeat that, sorry?
Yes. Do fingerprints establish when they're inside the vehicle, or when they're not?
No, only when you collect them.
Thought he was gonna say yes.
And my last question for you, Lieutenant: do you think do fingerprints alone establish participation in a robbery?
No, but it's a factor.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
No, but it's a heavy factor.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions.
Don't get me wrong; those were good questions.
State's Counsel, do you have any follow-ups?
No, Your Honor.
Lieutenant, you may step down. State's Counsel, you may call your next, as if you have one.
I'm glad I can't hear them. But I feel like it'd be better content.
Your Honor, at this time, we will like to introduce the CIA testimony that was given to the court, with your permission.
You may step up to the pulpit and mute it up.
Yeah.
Do you want me to send you? How do you want me to send you a copy, Your Honor?
I have a copy. You may read it off for the court.
Does this need to be sworn? Okay.
CIA statement indicates as follows. I, confidential informant, swear that the following statement is true and correct to the best of my knowledge. I voluntarily provide this information to a law enforcement officer regarding the planned series of ATM robberies. I was informed that 5 specific individuals intended to commit these robberies while naked and would be using 2 blacked out 4-door vehicles. The individuals involved are Will Kane, Adrian Lee, Jennifer Morrison, Wyatt Leka, and Robert Holder. I was originally expected to participate in these robberies. However, I made an excuse and lied in order to avoid being involved because I did not want to partake in the crimes or face the consequences associated with them. I'm providing this information willingly in order to assist law enforcement.
I think that just gave him a big hint. Are they talking about it back there?
Actually, as well, could you go ahead and send me a copy of that? through external means, if you please.
Your Honor, am I allowed to get a copy of that as well?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I would make sure it's not shared with the client. No. Not with how metagaming is.
Mr. Ado, do you have a next witness you would like to call?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. Apologies, I'm just looking through the notes of who was called.
I understand.
The other prosecutor indicated a management team member for Redline Autos. I do not know if one is in the court or not. I don't know if the defense had plans to call someone from Redline.
Your Honor, we did, but as well, we don't have anybody here from Redline as well.
Okay, then, Your Honor, I do not have anyone else to call to stand.
Defense counsel, do you have, is anybody that you'd like to call?
Negative, Your Honor. We just have a piece of evidence that we would like to introduce, if allowed.
Oh?
Oh?
Sorry, Your Honor, did you say something?
What is this piece of evidence?
Your Honor, this is duty logs from Redline Autos.
Okay, nope.
Do you want me to forward it to the international email?
Yes, please. Understood. I've received them. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look. Mr. Ido, if you see them as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I just may add some details on this.
You may.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, specifically just want to look at, let me see if I can get you the exact screenshot to look at here.
I'm watching Jay's stream and he's showing the actual log. Yeah.
Your Honor, during the body cam footage had stated or had shown that the first pursuit initiated around 11:06 p.m. And it lasted over the course of approximately 1 hour during the evening of March 9th and the 10th. So the duty logs that we're looking at are all in EST time, Eastern Standard Time. That's when they are generated, and they are generated anytime a employee walks into the building.
Go on. Defense counsel, is that all that you have?
Sorry, hold it 1 second, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor. Okay, so the first pursuit happened on March 9th at 22:42 CD time, according to the body cam footage. But what I want to point out is if you look at the 10/3/2026 at 12:27 a.m.
Apologies. Can you say that again?
Yes. So if you look at the 3/10/2026, it should be the last two.
What's the minute mark?
Okay.
Sorry, it's going to be the it's sorry, Your Honor. It's a little confusing because my client, his head time is differently than what it is, and that's what I'm going off of.
Good.
Anyway, Your Honor. So this is a subpoena response from Redline Management, that which basically states that my client was clocked in at Redline during the time of the pursuit.
Objection, Your Honor. Vague. Multiple pursuits on this dash cam footage.
Overruled. Continue.
So, Your Honor, we just want to throw that out there, just to submit that into evidence as how could my client have been clocked in? How could my client have been in two places at the same time? He was clocked in at Redline. There's evidence that which are automatically generated when someone walks through the doors. Not one management or anybody controls those. They're just automated. And like, how could my client have been inside the vehicle at that time?
Again, Your Honor, same objection, including facts not in evidence.
Your Honor, I'm a bit confused by that objection. Would facts not into evidence? Your Honor, I just submitted the evidence that clearly states that my client was in.
Your Honor, the defense hasn't provided any evidence or any information of how the clocking system works, so that is a fact not in evidence at this point.
Your Honor, in the subpoena that was provided and as well entered into evidence, it states at the bottom how that has happened. I can read it out loud if you want.
Go on.
And this is coming from Redline Management. And I quote, regarding any activity logged during the clock-in time, they are unable to provide clock-in times or EST also shown next to the duty logger app. Currently, what time zone the duty logger actually submitted, I have no and I quote, I have no idea. Maybe GMT are done automatically when a person walks inside the dealership building. That's coming directly from Redline Management, and they stated that as soon as an employee walks through the building, that it automatically logs them, it clocks them in.
Understood. Defense counsel, do you have is anything further?
You will soon.
Mr. Reddington.
Yes, sir. Nothing further.
Mr. Ida.
Your Honor, to the defense's point, we would like to introduce a second CI statement to the court.
Understood.
I sent it to defense counsel as well. So, let me know when you're ready to proceed, Your Honor.
I am ready to proceed.
Your Honor, the state's not alleging that the defendant was physically present on every single robbery simultaneously. The defense's argument isolates a single section of body camera footage while ignoring the broader continuous sequence of coordinated robberies that occurred throughout the body camera footage and dash cam footage. At most, the timestamp only portionally accounts for one portion of the operational timeline. It does not exclude the defendant's participation, facilitation, or assistance in anything prior to that time or anything after that time. By the defense's own argument, fingerprints don't show a time. Well, only accounting for one section doesn't show what happens before or after, except for that one section of time and frame. So the state will be happy to, the state will be happy to say okay to the one section of time that we're referring to, but the other sections after, when the pursuit ended and this time beforehand, the state will argue that there's no relevance into the time sequence of what the defense is presenting as evidence. Furthermore, the CI information that was produced as well confirms what they've said for that, again, that one singular section of time.
Understood. If no objections, the court is going to take a brief recess, and I do mean brief, approximately five minutes to review this second statement as well as grant time for both the defense counsel and state's counsel to work up their final objections and closing statements and closing arguments.
Your
No.
Honor,
Yes, sir.
can we have the second statement read out loud to the court?
Mr. Ida.
I believe the prosecution is rested, so I was offering rebuttal information. So that's the defense wants to read it out loud. It's their right to do so.
Mr. Redding.
Your Honor, was that forwarded to me?
It should have been, yes.
I sent it to you in your email, your other email, the global one.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's it. We don't need it to be read out loud.
Understood. Then we will take a brief recess and reconvene at 12:35 Eastern Standard.
Hey, Mr. Coleman. Mr. Bentos, how you doing today?
It's another day.
Another dollar.
Yeah.
The four-seater car.
I'll be here ready for Jay to come out. Okay. Oh. Jay's got 12 viewers right now. I got one. Is it you, Dylan? Ah. Not even supporting me. That's great. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know what? You'd be doing me a favor. You'd be doing Greg Bentos a favor. Man, I am getting tired.
I don't have. Did you have any food or drink on you?
I do.
I could use something. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
Jay's still on the mic.
No.
How you doing, Mr. Bentos? You gonna serve me some papers again?
I haven't been told to, so shouldn't be.
Yeah, you look like you want to, though.
Not really. I don't enjoy that part of my job.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, huh? I'm sure you do. Oh, someone hit a fire hydrant.
As that always happens around here.
Y'all need to put some gates. Hey, y'all excited to go up to Blaine County?
It's a long drive.
Yeah, but you know, there's a courthouse up there. I haven't been up there. I haven't seen it, but I can't wait to do some cases up there. Not gonna lie, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be. I just, like I said, it's a long drive. I live here in the city. I don't like leaving too much.
Yeah, no, I get that.
You been keeping yourself busy, Mr. Reddington?
I am on like 7 cases right now.
Do you sleep?
I try, but in the morning, as soon as I get up, you bet I check my email.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said I try to sleep, but as soon as I wake up, you bet I check my email.
Oh, I'm sure it's filled.
I may not be the best lawyer, but no one will ever say that I'm not the one that will be proactive for them.
Yeah, I was thinking about becoming a lawyer myself. Believe it or not, I have my bar license.
Why don't you?
I mean, I enjoy my time here as a bailiff, but I've been thinking about it.
I know, but it's on your property. I just want to let you know.
Mr. James Jones has been trying to talk me into it.
Do it, man. I'm right under James Jones. I mean, we're trying to get a great team going, and I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool.
I'm willing to give it a try. I was thinking,
Give it a shot.
Yeah, I was thinking like training behind James Jones or you, just trying to get the feel of it, see if I like it, and if I don't, I'll dip.
Mr. Jones, I will say he is very intelligent. I'm glad I work under him. Dude is a beast.
Yeah, he's been willing to take me under his wing, so, because I mean I don't know what a lawyer really does. I just took the bar license exam and passed.
Hey, that's good. That's your first step. Hey, listen. Advice, like, oh, I think we're about to get back in session, but take him up on that offer.
Miss Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I am baby.
I can do that.
I am baby. Just hold on, John. Hold on. Me and Logic talk. Hold on. Hold on. We're dealing. Hold on. Porter's not insane. Porter's.
Oof.
What up, baby?
I'm undeafened now, so if you come out. I was talking to Mr. Reddington.
Fuck my video.
We're gonna get through this bit. We're gonna get through it.
What's he doing?
Oh, well, I mean, technically it was me that said that, but Jerry pled guilty. I mean,
Oh.
Wyatt also pled guilty.
Yeah, but I was pretty guilty.
Oof. Damn.
Yeah, I pled not guilty. I pled not guilty, but still got charged with grand theft because they pled guilty. That was the reason for it.
And now they're talking about a whole nother case.
No. Allegedly, my car was one of the two involved, but they didn't find it.
Yeah, from what I remember from that day. Poor
Mr.
lady in
Ado,
there.
Mr. Reddington. The Honorable Judge Jay Hauser is requesting you to his chambers if he can come with me. That'll be up to his choice on what happens.
That's crazy. I need to hear this part of Jay's stream.
You had a great lawyer.
That's crazy. That'll do it. Oh hey, Yellow Jack's open. Oh yeah, definitely. Now, how many of those people are going to use this information? It-
Yeah, I'm special like that.
Jay, you can.
What? What?
Oh.
So basically, now what they're trying to say is that you could possibly have been there for part of it, not all of it. They said that
What
they
part
also
of it?
came. They said that they also came to the same conclusion that you were working or possibly working during that time, but you couldn't.
I'm getting
during the other ones.
a conversation no
What
one
other
else
ones?
is getting.
But it,
Well, 'cause,
it
like, there
says
was
I wasn't
multiple
involved
Yeah, that's what I
in
know.
any of it.
I know, but that's what they're trying to say. So they're trying to say that the one CI they validated, or the other one they didn't. It was very complex because I went in there. I was like, okay, so basically what this is saying is that one CI contradicts the other.
Yeah.
But then Bradley was like, no, they don't, because they were able to validate, or they came to the same conclusion that you were at work for one part of the pursuit, but you could have been there during the other ones.
But the only thing that links me to it is the fact that I have my prints. But then, whatever.
Yeah, it's very complex.
But did they even establish a start time? What was the start time that the CI said it was supposed to start?
The pursuit?
They said, oh, it could have been before. But when it's before? Because they didn't establish any timings or anything in that.
No, they didn't.
So I don't understand. I don't understand how they could say.
We don't have access to the other CI report. I don't have access to that.
Didn't they? I thought they sent you that one.
Nope.
Okay. So how can they say that they didn't establish any times anywhere in this? Unless the other CI report, but the one he read out didn't establish a time either. It just simply said that I was going to be involved in it early on. But what time is early on? It could have already
Negative.
It could have started after they came to Harmony. I don't know, but they didn't establish when that was.
No, yeah, you're right. They didn't. I'm seeing if I can get the first CI statement. All right, let's go back over.
Oh. I didn't even know Jay was coming out. He did tell me. The one moment I looked away.
Bad BCB. defense counsel, do you have is anything is further? I know before we break, you had some questions or rebuttals or something.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, is it possible that we can get the first CI statement, or is even if it's redacted? I didn't receive that one.
Mr. Ado?
Apologies. I thought you were doing it, Your Honor. I could do it.
Apology. Yeah, can you go ahead and provide statement 2?
What?
Just 1 second, Your Honor.
What are we waiting on? Did you just kick him out? Honestly.
Mr. Reddington, did you need the first one or the second one?
No, I received it. Thank you, Your Honor. That's it.
Fantastic.
Nothing further from us, Your Honor.
Are both parties prepared to proceed with your closing statements?
Yes, Your Honor.
By all means.
Your Honor, this case is not about one isolated timestamp viewed independently from the remainder of the evidence. The state has already conceded that one timestamp may place the defendant at Harmony at his place of work during one of the portions of the operational timeline surrounding these events. However, that does not eliminate the remaining evidence before the court, nor does it account for the events occurring before or after that isolated moment. Before these crimes even occurred, a confidential informant identified the robbery crew, the planned ATM robberies, and the vehicles expected to be utilized. The subsequent investigation corroborated that information through the coordinated ATM robberies, the pursuits, the body-worn camera, the dash cam footage, the fleeing occupants, and the defendant Will Kane's fingerprints recovered from the suspect vehicle itself. Even the defense's own explanation places the suspect in the suspect vehicle, and the involved individuals together at Harmony during the active operational timeline surrounding the robbery spree and police response. Yet, despite heavily relying on generalized duty logs, the defense still cannot establish what exact repairs were performed, when the vehicle arrived, how long the defendants interacted with it, or how those records exclude the defendant's knowing participation, facilitation, or assistance. The state is not required to prove that the defendant personally drove during every pursuit or stood at every ATM location. Under LPO 4, individuals who knowingly participate, facilitate, or assist in coordinated criminal conduct incur liability arising from that enterprise. When the evidence is viewed collectively rather than in isolation, the conclusion is clear. The defendant Will Kane knowingly participated in or assisted the coordinated criminal enterprise before this court. Accordingly, the state respectfully requests that The court find the defendant guilty of the charged offenses. Thank you.
Defense counsel.
Yep. Your Honor, the state's closing arguments ultimately confirms that the core problem in this case. The state continues to rely upon assumptions and inference rather than direct proof tying Will Kane to these crimes. The state repeatedly argues that Mr. Kane could have done and what he may have facilitated, or what the court should infer from being generalized circumstances surrounding the investigation. But could have is not proof beyond a reasonable doubt, Your Honor. And importantly, the state itself identifies that the defendant explanation places Mr. Kane and Harmony working on the vehicle. That directly supports the innocent explanation for the fingerprint evidence presented throughout this case. Fingerprint evidence, the fingerprints do not establish robbery participation at all. They establish contact with the vehicle that Mr. Kane prepared at Harmony. And critically, the later CI statement specifically states that Will Kane was not inside the vehicle, and was not involved in the planning, and had no knowledge regarding the robberies, and merely repaired the vehicle after it arrived at Harmony.
I think it was Ado. Heard something.
The state attempts to move beyond the statement by arguing generalized participation under LP04. However, accomplice liability still requires known participation or assistance in the criminal enterprise itself. And the state has never once established that. No direct communication involving robbery planning was presented involving Mr. Kane. No officer personally identified Mr. Kane during the pursuit. And no officer personally observed Mr. Kane committing any ATM robbery. No clear footage placing Mr. Kane inside the suspect's vehicle during the offenses was presented before this court, Your Honor. And instead, the state has asked the court to bridge those gaps through speculation. The defense also respectfully notes that the confidential informant statements themselves directly conflict regarding Mr. Kane's alleged involvement. The first broadly names him, while the later statement specifically excludes him from participation entirely. That inconsistency goes directly to credibility and reliability. And once again, the state asked the court to infer guilt despite the contradiction. But, Your Honor, the law requires more than inference stacked upon inference. The state is correct that crimes unquestionably occurred. But the issue before this court is not whether crimes occurred generally. The issue is whether the state reliably proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Will Kane knowingly participated in these crimes. And after all the testimony, after the evidence, footage, and all the argument that we presented, the defense respectfully submits that the burden has not been met. Accordingly, the defense requests a finding of not guilty. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep.
Apologies to the courtroom. I'm just sorting through a note right here. Having reviewed the evidence, the testimony, as well as the arguments presented for the court, I made a ruling. The state has carried the burden of proving not is only that a crime was committed, but that the defendant knowingly as well as intentionally participated as an accomplice to that crime. Upon review of the totality of the evidence presented, as I must find is that the state has failed to establish beyond a reasonable doubt is that the defendant actively is aided, encouraged, facilitated, or shared criminal intent with the principal offenders in a manner sufficient to then sustain this charge before the court. The evidence presented establishes at most proximity, association, or just circumstantial suspicion. However, that is not compelling enough to satisfy LP4 our criminal accomplice clause. And all of that standing, I must find the defendant not guilty and let the record reflect such a judgment. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're beautiful.
Oh yeah, Will. Oh yeah, Will. Oh yeah, Will.
Jerry, you're causing a disturbance.
My bad. Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
Let's go.
Flying fucking colors.
Whew. It is time for me to go to bed. So I'm going to end my stream here. If I can open the door. Jesus. Alright. For those of you who did show up, thank you. And I hope to see you guys again. Have a good rest of your night.
Rain on the glass, static in the blue, soft keys in the dark. I'm rolling with you. Creature crew, stay close. This footsteps and sirens fade. RP stories in the rearview now. 5M dreams in the midnight haze. And you kept the whole thing loud. From the patrols to the final case. Every laugh hit like gold. If the walls could talk in this place, they'd say the night was bold. The city never sleeps. We move through the globe. But your crew never sleeps. You already know. Welcome to the creature den. Creature den till the night fades out. Thank you for being part of the ride. We ride again. We ride again. Under neon skies, we ride again. See you on the next run through Los Angeles. Creature crew never sleeps. Creature crew never sleeps. Lights pull soft and low. From the streets to the court to San Andreas. We let the whole thing